Throughout history, political scandals have shaken governments, destroyed careers, and changed the course of nations. From secret cover-ups to shocking betrayals, these scandals reveal the darker side of power. But what exactly causes these scandals to explode into the public eye, and how do they leave lasting impacts on society? Today, we'll explore 5 of the most notorious political scandals that shocked the world, revealing not only the events themselves, but also the ripple effects that still influence politics today. And number 1 might surprise you. For 5, the Watergate scandal. In the early 1970s, the United States was rocked by one of the biggest scandals in modern political history, Watergate. It began with a break-in at the Democratic National Committee headquarters in Washington, D.C., by men connected to President Richard Nixon's re-election campaign. While the initial burglary seemed minor, investigations revealed a complex web of political espionage, sabotage, and obstruction of justice. Nixon's administration attempted to cover up its involvement, leading to a nationwide media frenzy, fueled by relentless reporting from journalists Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein of The Washington Post. Secret recordings later revealed that Nixon had attempted to use the powers of the presidency to suppress the investigation. Facing impeachment, Nixon resigned in August 1974, becoming the first U.S. president to do so. The scandal changed how Americans viewed their leaders, prompting reforms in campaign finance laws, transparency requirements, and oversight mechanisms. Watergate remains a lasting lesson on the importance of checks and balances in government. Number 4, the Profumo Affair, UK, 1963. In 1963, Britain was engulfed in a scandal that combined politics, espionage, and sexual intrigue. John Profumo, the Secretary of State for War, was revealed to have had an affair with Christine Keeler, a young model who also had connections with a Soviet naval attaché. At the height of the Cold War, this affair posed a serious threat to national security. Profumo initially lied to Parliament, claiming there was no impropriety. When the truth emerged, it caused a public outcry and severely damaged trust in the government of Prime Minister Harold Macmillan. The scandal highlighted vulnerabilities in how governments handled sensitive information and exposed the intertwining of private indiscretions with matters of state security. Beyond politics, it became a cultural phenomenon, inspiring plays, films, and endless commentary on morality and power. 3. The Tangentopoli corruption scandal, Italy, 1990s. In the 1990s, Italy was rocked by Tangentopoli, or Bribesville, one of the largest political corruption investigations in modern European history. The investigation, known as Mani Pulite, or Clean Hands, uncovered widespread bribery involving politicians, businessmen, and bureaucrats. Over 1,000 public figures were implicated, including leaders of the dominant Christian Democrats and Socialists. Long-standing parties collapsed, and the political landscape was reshaped almost overnight. The scandal also created space for new political actors, including media mogul Silvio Berlusconi, whose rise highlighted the blurred lines between media, business, and politics. Tangentopoli demonstrated the dangers of systemic corruption and the need for transparency and accountability in government. 2. The Dreyfus Affair, France, 1894-1906. One of the most infamous political scandals of the 19th century occurred in France. Captain Alfred Dreyfus, a Jewish officer in the French army, was falsely accused of treason and sentenced to life imprisonment on Devil's Island. Despite overwhelming evidence of his innocence, the military and political establishment initially refused to admit the truth. The case divided French society into 2 camps: the Dreyfusards, who demanded justice, and the anti-Dreyfusards, who defended the army at all costs. The affair revealed deep-seated anti-Semitism, political manipulation, and the struggle between justice and authority. After years of public debate, investigative journalism, and legal battles, Dreyfus was eventually exonerated. The affair left a lasting imprint on French law, politics, and culture, influencing how societies handle miscarriages of justice to this day. Matter 1. The Iran-Contra Affair, USA, 1980s. In the 1980s, the Reagan administration was embroiled in the Iran-Contra Affair, a secret and illegal operation that shocked the world. Senior officials secretly sold weapons to Iran, which was under an arms embargo, and used the profits to fund Contra rebels in Nicaragua, despite Congress explicitly prohibiting such aid. The scandal revealed an intricate network of covert operations, deception, and abuse of power at the highest levels of government. Several top officials were convicted, although most were later pardoned. President Reagan claimed ignorance of the full operation, but the affair raised profound questions about executive authority and the rule of law in a democratic society. Iran-Contra demonstrated the risks of secrecy, the temptation to bypass legal restrictions, and the importance of oversight. It also sparked debates about U.S. foreign policy that continue to resonate in discussions about government accountability today. Conclusion. From Watergate to Iran-Contra, these political scandals remind us that power often comes with secrecy, temptation, and risk. They teach us the importance of transparency, accountability, and vigilance in government. Which of these scandals do you think had the most lasting impact on history? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history's most shocking and influential events.